At 3 a.m., Clementine entered Joel's apartment. She was drunk and admitted to wrecking Joel's car. Angry, Joel called her an alcoholic. Clementine responded by accusing Joel of being upset because she had fun without him. She suggested that he was wondering whether she had slept with someone else. When Joel accused her of using sex to make people like her, Clementine stormed out of the apartment. A few days earlier, Joel and Clementine had gone to a flea market. Clementine mentioned wanting to have a baby, but Joel said they weren't ready. The conversation escalated into an argument when Joel admitted he didn't think Clementine would make a good mother. Not long after, Joel discovered something shocking. On a day just 3 days before Valentine's Day, he went to visit Clementine at the bookstore where she worked, planning to give her a Valentine's Day present. But when he arrived, Clementine didn't recognize him. She had no memory of their relationship and was already seeing another man. Confused and heartbroken, Joel went to his friends Carrie and Rob Eakin for support. While there, he found a card from Lacuna Inc., a New York City company. The card informed Joel that Clementine had undergone a procedure to erase all memories of him. It also instructed him not to contact her again. Joel was devastated. He couldn't believe Clementine had chosen to erase him and their shared history from her life. Heartbroken by Clementine's decision, Joel decides to undergo the same memory erasing procedure. He visits Lacuna Inc. and meets Howard, the doctor and owner of the company. Howard schedules Joel's procedure for the day before Valentine's Day but refuses to share any details about Clementine, only mentioning that she had been deeply unhappy. To prepare for the procedure, Joel records a tape for Lacuna, recounting his memories of their tumultuous relationship. He also gathers all items connected to Clementine in his life, including gifts, photographs, and keepsakes, and hands them over to the Lacuna team. Using these objects, Howard's technician, Stan, creates a map of Joel's memories tied to Clementine. Howard explains the technical aspects of the procedure, revealing that it causes a kind of brain damage, though he likens it to the effects of a heavy night of drinking. Despite the unsettling description, Joel agrees to go through with it. In flashbacks, their relationship unfolds. Joel first met Clementine in Montauk on a cold February day. He had gone there with his girlfriend Naomi, who was supposed to attend a beach party with him but couldn't make it. The beach was freezing, but Clementine's lively and chatty nature stood out against the gloomy setting. Joel, quiet and reserved, was captivated by Clementine, especially her bright orange sweatshirt. Clementine's vivaciousness led her to decide to spend the night in an empty house near the beach. She invited Joel to join her, but he declined and left. Later, they met again in the city. This time, they connected more deeply and began dating, starting a passionate but volatile relationship. The night of Joel's procedure, Lacuna employees Stan and Patrick enter his apartment while he is asleep. Earlier, Joel had received a package from Lacuna with detailed instructions on how to prepare. It included pajamas to wear and a sleeping pill to ensure he remained unconscious during the process. Joel knew the technicians would come that night to erase his memories. As Joel slept, Stan and Patrick began working on his brain, using the map they created earlier. They joked about Joel's emotions and his intense feelings for Clementine, showing little regard for his vulnerability. During the procedure, Patrick left midway to visit Clementine. He had become infatuated with her on the night of her procedure and had stolen personal items, including her panties. Using the knowledge he gained from Joel's memories, Patrick manipulated Clementine into believing he understood her deeply, calling her Tangerine, in reference to her hair color. To further deceive her, he gave her Joel's Valentine's Day gift, pretending it was from him. Back at Joel's apartment, Lacuna's receptionist, Mary, arrived to visit Stan. While dating Stan, Mary secretly harbored feelings for Howard, the founder of Lacuna. As Joel's memories continued to be erased, Stan and Mary partied recklessly in Joel's apartment. They even had sex on the bed where Joel lay unconscious, unaware of the chaos happening around him. As Joel's memories of Clementine are erased, he begins to re-experience them in reverse order, starting with their last fight. These painful moments are vivid, but the process does not go as smoothly as expected. Stan, monitoring the procedure, notices issues with the memory mapping and grows frustrated with the incomplete results. While Stan and Patrick argue, Joel, in his subconscious mind, hears their voices faintly intruding on his reliving of the memories. As Joel revisits happier times with Clementine, he becomes overwhelmed with regret and realizes he does not want to forget her. In his mind, a projection of Clementine suggests hiding her in memories unrelated to her, hoping to outwit the system. This tactic temporarily disrupts the procedure, but Stan quickly contacts Howard for help. Howard arrives at Joel's apartment and restarts the process, bringing it back on track. Joel is helpless as he reaches his final memory of Clementine, the day they first met on a beach in Montauk. As the memory begins to crumble, Clementine's projection whispers to Joel, urging him to meet me in Montauk. Meanwhile, in Joel's apartment, Stan steps outside for a moment. Alone with Howard, Mary confesses that she is in love with him, and they share a kiss. Unbeknownst to them, Howard's wife, Hollis, sees the kiss through the window from the street. Furious, Hollis confronts Howard and demands he tell Mary the truth, that Mary and Howard had an affair in the past and that Mary had undergone the Lacuna procedure to erase her memories of it. Shocked and disgusted by the revelation, Mary decides to take action. She steals Lacuna's records and mails them to all the patients, including Joel and Clementine, exposing the truth about the memory erasing procedure and the events they had sought to forget. Joel wakes up the day after the procedure with no memory of Clementine. On impulse, he decides to skip work and takes a train to Montauk. It is Valentine's Day 2004, and the beach is freezing cold, much like the day he first met Clementine. Joel sits on the beach and makes an entry in his diary, reflecting on the quiet solitude. At the beach, Joel notices a woman in an orange sweatshirt, Clementine. Later, he sees her again at a local diner but doesn't approach her. Something about her feels familiar, though he can't place it. On the train ride back to Boston, Joel and Clementine meet and strike up a conversation. Both feel an inexplicable connection, as though they've met before. Their easy banter and mutual curiosity draw them closer. When the train arrives in Boston, Joel offers Clementine a ride home. She accepts, and they end up spending time together at her apartment. Joel eventually leaves, but as soon as he gets home, he calls Clementine. Their connection deepens quickly, and that same night, they go on a spontaneous date to the frozen Charles River. They walk, laugh, and share moments that feel both new and strangely familiar. As Joel drives Clementine home, Patrick sees them together. He is stunned to realize they have found each other again despite the procedure. Not long after, both Joel and Clementine receive packages containing their Lacuna records, including the tapes they recorded about their relationship. They listen to the tapes separately and are shocked by the bitter memories they had shared. The anger, frustrations, and heartbreak are all laid bare. Despite this, Joel and Clementine choose not to run from their past. Acknowledging their flaws and past mistakes, they agree to try again, hoping to build something new together. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.